Well. It's fancy meeting you here. Guess where I am? I'm in Rome, Italy. This is my first time ever in Italy. I am beyond ecstatic. I'm a little bit tired. I'm still jet lagged. It is 8:30 in the morning here. I got here yesterday, actually around noon. I have not vlogged anything since I've been here yesterday because something happened that I was really hoping would happen before my trip. Happened literally as soon as I got here. So a lot of women will understand that. That sucked. So I was basically bedridden with like crazy pain for the first 20 hours of being here, popping 800 ibuprofen and sleeping as much as I could. But I'm feeling much better now. I'm ready to go out and explore the city. I'm hungry. It's like 8:30 a.m. right now. My Airbnb is gorgeous, but I'm gonna give you guys a tour of my Airbnb when it gets a little bit brighter. It's pretty dark in here right now. There's not a lot of natural light coming in other than this spot right here in the bathroom. But I'll give you guys a tour when I get back from getting food. I want a cappuccino, I want orange juice, and there's like a breakfast sandwich or like just regular sandwich spot not far away. And I think I'm gonna go grab that. So that's really all I can think about right now. Let me go grab some food and let's chat more when I get back. Sandwich was delicious. I have part of it to put in the fridge. I got water, obviously, and I'm still so thirsty. This was a beer that I had from last night. I got this baguette. I don't know why. I was kind of just impulse buying in there, but I got this baguette and then this little jar of Nutella. And then when I was in there specifically, I got a lot of junk food. I was craving a Coke, and I love mini Cokes when I'm in Europe, and these are like mini bottle Cokes. I needed some moisturizer to keep my self-tan intact. I don't know. I just saw these and I wanted them. And then some milk because I have an espresso here. I think that's what that is. I do need to get some coffee for it, but I got some milk for that. I'm gonna put this stuff in the fridge. Yeah, the sandwich was delicious. The guy was really sweet working in there, but all kinds of sandwiches. I put the name on the screen. I recommend it. It was not even like a 5-minute walk for me. It's so close. I had some orange juice. I had a cappuccino. The cappuccino was delicious. I had a cappuccino yesterday too. I think it's the milk that makes it so good because the milk is sweeter here, I believe. At least it tastes sweeter to me. Oh, delicious. It's so good. I already want another one. Even though I said I slept all day, I really didn't. I slept from about 11 p.m. Actually, I didn't really sleep at all. 11 p.m. to 2:30. I felt like I slept so much more. I tried to fall back asleep around 6 a.m. Part of the problem was that I was on TikTok scrolling because here's the thing, the cramps woke me up and the cramps were just so intense. There was no way I was gonna fall asleep, so I watched TikTok to distract myself, but that also keeps me awake. So it gets me a little bit wired. So I deleted TikTok off my phone so I wouldn't be watching it all the time while I'm laying in bed. But yeah, I didn't sleep much. So I think I might try to sleep until noon. It's 10 a.m. now, and then get back up at noon, have another cappuccino, or maybe just one of these Coca-Colas. I might get a cigarette. I know I never talk about that on this channel, but I do like a cigarette. I like a slim, like the Vogue Slims whenever I'm in Europe, when in Rome. So I just do, I have to be perfectly transparent. I do like cigarettes here and there, and I can't lie and say that I only ever have them when I'm in Europe. I definitely have them when I'm in the States too. No, I'm not a chain smoker. And whenever I do buy a pack, if I buy a pack, I smoke like 2 or 3 of them, and then I don't touch another cigarette for months. So it's funny how, like, I understand how terrible cigarettes are for you, but so is alcohol. And no one freaks out when I have a drink. Alcohol is literally poison for your body. So it is what it is. I need to go to the store. I'm gonna try to go to, there's a couple vintage stores here that I'm gonna check out, but there's also And Other Stories, which is a European store that I really like. I believe they have locations in New York. I love their clothes, and when I'm in Europe, I kind of like to see what they have because some of them have different clothes in different cities. And I realized I didn't pack enough tops. This is like the only shirt I brought with me other than one that I'm gonna be wearing to the airport. I really messed up there. I thought I packed more shirts than I did, so I just have to look for a couple shirts. But I already feel like my eyelids are like falling shut. So I'm gonna put this stuff in the fridge, take a little nap. And when I wake up, I'm actually gonna give you guys a tour of this Airbnb, even though I've somehow managed to absolutely trash it already. That's a good Coke right there. Okay, so One thing I have to get while I'm here is a proper face wash because I didn't bring one. My face already feels like it's kind of dry. It is way later, and it's not because I wanted to sleep in more. It's because I got cramps again, and they have been going on for about 2 hours now. I finally forced myself to get up out of the bed. I was laying there in fetal position for about an hour, well, 2 hours. I tried to pack very lightly makeup-wise for this trip. One, because you can't really bring a lot of liquids, and I just don't want to wear a lot of heavy makeup. It's pretty warm here. When I'm traveling solo, I just don't feel the need to wear much. What's the point? Just a little bit here and there. This is a tinted sunscreen, or a tinted moisturizer. Technically, it's the Hourglass Veil Tinted Moisturizer. And then other than that, I just brought my TSC sunscreen because that's a little bit tinted. I just took my last 600 or 800. I don't know if they're 600s or 800s. Ibuprofen. It better work because I'm sick of it. I feel like I've been wasting my trip. I don't remember if I said this or not, but I booked 2 more nights here because I can't have a whole day and a half of my trip just completely wasted because of this. I brought some bronzing milk too. I guess maybe this is like a decent amount of makeup, but there's a lot of stuff that I didn't bring that I thought about bringing. So yeah, it's 4 p.m. now, but I just checked the stores and they all like close pretty late. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go get a snack. I think it's called supali. Those little like croquette things. It's like tomato sauce, mozzarella, and I forgot what else is in it, but I want to try that. Depending on how hungry I am, I might go to Mr. 100 Tiramisu. They have 100 different kinds of tiramisu, so I might do that as well. I've been brushing my hair nonstop. What I need to do is get a clip. I don't have a clip for this trip. I only have hair ties, and I don't want to like put a kink in my hair. Makeup done. Earrings are from The Great Hoop. Necklace is from Electric Picks. Yo, the lighting in here is so difficult. I have a different Airbnb that I'm gonna be staying in next, and I have a feeling you guys will really like that one. Okay, yeah, necklace, little chain necklace from Electric Picks. Oura ring, and then my little chrome nails. Aren't they pretty? I really like them. I like the thumbs. I don't know why. The thumbs are just my favorite part. Perfume. Today I decided to wear Salt by Ellis Brooklyn. For some reason, this feels very suiting for Rome. I wouldn't expect it to. I don't know why, but it just does. I'm gonna have a beer because I feel like I need to loosen up. And I'm gonna give you guys a tour. Let's do that. The lighting right here is everything. Oh my God. I feel like this necklace is giving a little bit too much JoJo Siwa for my liking, but it's okay. I like it. I've had this necklace for a few years now. It's one of my favorites. It's heavy. The quality is honestly really good. Electric Picks. Let's do a tour finally. First things first, the kitchen. The kitchen is very cute. You hear that? The TV? The windows are closed. Sounds like the TV's playing in here. Someone's been playing the TV in this alleyway all day yesterday, all day today. It doesn't really bother me though, because I can't even understand what the people are saying. It's in Italian, so it's not like it's that distracting to me. It's actually kind of calming. Outside area. Okay, the kitchen is my favorite part of this whole place. Actually, I really like the restroom too, but we'll get to that part. I already have clothes I need to wash. It's just a little mini washer. This is the front door. This is like the sink and little stove area. My chips and Nutella. Yo, chips dipped in Nutella would be so good. Okay, and my little baguette. One thing that I love about this place is the art. They have a lot of random art everywhere, but I absolutely love it. This little table, wooden table with these chairs. Everything in here is antique, which is something that I love. I love antique everything. When I have a home, I want the majority of it to be filled with antique furniture. That's what's giving off that glow. This is the centerpiece of the entire household, is this red Smeg refrigerator. It is old too. It's definitely a vintage one. You can tell from the inside. My Cokes, Peronis, milk, you know, all the essentials. Eye masks. I don't know what the heck this thing is. I guess it's a microwave. The little Nespresso maker, I should grab some Nespresso pods. Hot water kettle, essential. I think I do have some magnesium with me, so that would be good to use for that. Let's go over here. Mirrors everywhere. My vain self is loving all the mirrors in this Airbnb. So this is, I guess, like the living room area, but this is a twin bed. In the Airbnb listing, they made it look like a couch, but I guess it's a bed, so whatever. Another mirror, one thing I love is a tarnished old mirror. I love these because it's kind of like a natural filter. Anyway, old lamp. The bed was the best place to put this. I know that makes some people cringe, but it is what it is. Here's some more art. More random little mirrors. Hi. Some bookshelves. I haven't looked at any of these books, but I really want to because some of them look really old. And then some of them are just, well, they're all in Italian, but some of them are just like Rome guides. This is the bedroom. The bed, I've already messed it up. It was pretty when I got here. These little lights, now I will say there have been bugs in this bed, not like bed bugs, but like these little crawly things. Shockingly, no, it doesn't really bother me that much. I just kind of flick them away. They're not like gross bugs. I don't know how to describe it. They're not like harmful. I think it happened from leaving the window open and leaving those lights on above the bed because I also noticed like little wings, maybe like little fly moth wings. I don't really know. But it's only like, I've only found a couple. It's not like the bed's dirty. The sheets are clean. It's just little creepy, there's plants everywhere too. So it probably is from that. I grew up in the South. Bugs don't really bother me. I mean, I would prefer it to not be there, but it's not ruining my sleep or anything. So this is like a closet area, but I really like these random pieces of art. The only thing that kind of freaks me out is this little clown face that stares at me when I sleep. I've hung up some clothes. This full-length mirror. Oh, and what I'm wearing, so these are like some baggy cargo pants from Aritzia. It's so dark over here. Rich or Poor t-shirt, and then I already showed my jewelry off. Bathroom. This has the most light. More art. This one's interesting. I've been trying to figure it out. The man with the fish suitcase. The woman with the snorkel mask on. Like, is she going to find him? Or the suitcase? What is the symbolism? I don't really know, but I like it. My little makeup station. Okay, I lied. I said I hardly brought anything. The more I look at it, the more I realize how much I actually have. Whatever. This cute sink area. More mirrors. Look, boom. Boom. You can't tell, it's too dark, but I can see myself in the back mirror. Another mirror behind. You've got every angle here, like truly, like you can see the back of your hair, your head. Can't get the angles right. You get what I'm saying? The toilet. There you go. Took me a second to figure out how to flush it, but you just push this little thing right here. More art. And then the shower. You know, it's always a gamble when you stay in an Airbnb in Europe what the showers are gonna be like. This one has a curtain that you can fully close. Hallelujah. A little shelf, a little window. Waterfall shower head, handheld, it's great. I guess as Americans, I didn't realize how particular we are about shower comfort because I've talked to my other friends about it, and that's like a common gripe we have traveling in Europe is dealing with the showers. It's just like everything else here is basically perfect, but the showers, what are y'all doing over here? Why do some of them not even have a shower curtain? Once I had it in Greece, in Mykonos, I had a shower head, it was above the toilet. I didn't know how to shower. Like, it got the entire bathroom soaking wet. Oh, and let me show you my lifesaver of the trip in more ways than one. See everything I got going on here? I got my phone charging, I've got my batteries for my camera charging, and I've got my sleep sound machine charging. And they're all charging super fast. My phone literally only takes about 30 minutes to be fully charged with this thing because of this right here. Let me show you guys. So one thing about me, when it comes to adapters, I've gone through, I don't know, at least 6 or 7 of them because the ones that I usually buy are so cheap. I buy them last minute and they rarely work. So Tassan was sweet enough to send me this charger. This thing is a godsend. Let me tell you, it's 65 watts for starters, so it charges my stuff incredibly fast. Like I was saying, my phone charges in about 30 minutes. That's another issue that I have is I forget to charge stuff overnight sometimes. So when I'm getting ready, this charges anything that I'm gonna need while I'm out and about in the day like that. It also charged my portable charger incredibly fast. It works in over 200 different countries. So it's basically like one product for all of your trips. And it has this cool little function on the side so that you can just swap out whichever plugins that you need. As you just saw, I just had 3 different things plugged in here, and I could probably have even more. If you're even traveling with someone else, I know I'm solo on this trip, but if I was with someone else, we could both use this for multiple different devices. I can just tell by holding it that the quality is leaps and bounds better than chargers that I've used in the past, flimsy ones that I ended up throwing away. It's also very safe. It has 2 replaceable fuses, so I feel comfortable plugging it into the wall and having multiple things charging at once. And with the 2 replaceable fuses, it protects my devices that I'm charging as well. I'd like to thank Tessin for sponsoring this portion of my video, and thank you for sending me this product, because it's truly the product that you don't realize you need until it's too late. This is never going to be leaving my suitcase ever, no matter where I travel to. This stays in my suitcase because it charges my items safely and quickly. This is truly the only universal travel adapter you need. My link for this product is down below in the description box. It'll be the very first link that you see. And once again, thank you to San for sponsoring this portion of my video. Later, and that TV is still going, whatever it is they're watching. It's just a man's voice talking, and sometimes it's a woman talking. It reminds me of one of my favorite books. If anyone ever reads, or if anyone has read Hunter S. Thompson, but the Rum Diaries, they made a movie about it a long time ago, or a movie from it, with Johnny Depp. And the movie is good. I really like the movie, but the book I read when I was a teenager and I was obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with anything Hunter S. Thompson writes. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is also a favorite, but obviously it's a classic. Anyway, in the Rum Diaries, he's in Cuba, the main character. And I remember, it's been so long since I've read it, but I remember someone, like his roommate or his neighbor or someone is playing, I think it's like Hitler rants or something crazy like that, like speeches, like over and over and over again. And that's what this makes me think of. A little less aggressive, more calming than that, but that's what it makes me think of. I just keep thinking of that book, The Rum Diaries. Anyway, that's my third Peroni of the day. And I'm craving an Aperol Spritz. They're just kind of heavy. What's a good light Italian beer? I'm not hungry, even though I should eat. It's after 8. All I had was the supli. I really need to look up how to say it before I just keep saying it probably incorrectly. Supli on here. But I got some stuff from And Other Stories, as I knew I would. That store is very dangerous for me to go into, but I bought this sweater. It's like a see-through sweater. I don't know if you can really tell. Yeah, you can. But I love it. Everything, oh my God, the details. I love these sleeves. It's perfect for tonight because it gets a little cool here in the evening. So at least it's been cool all day today. So just wearing this, all of my chrome. Oh, I got this clip. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this silver clip, because like I said, I needed a clip. I don't have a clip with me for whatever reason. And I've been really into silver lately. So I just feel like it looks best with my coloring, with my dark hair and my skin tone and my eyes. I feel like silver suits me better than gold, even though I still like gold. Silver is just more for me. I'm definitely good on shopping for the trip. I don't need to be shopping anymore because of course I went in there and I found all kinds of things that I just became absolutely immediately obsessed with. But I got this, I didn't spend as much as I thought I would though. So this shirt, I don't know if you can really see it. This is another kind of like sheer mesh shirt, but I feel like this would be cool. I have orange cargo pants and I feel like this pink tucked in to the orange cargo pants, or just kind of like, not over it, but like kind of sitting on top, like ruched up around the waist. I feel like this is really cool. I tried all of this on. I really like the way this pink looks too. I find it to be quite flattering. And I like that top because you can kind of wear it casual or dressed up. Just a plain white t-shirt, but I like this one because it has these giant oversized sleeves. The shape is just so unique for a t-shirt. I don't know if you can really get like the full look of it, but it sits really, like the shoulders drop really low and the sleeves are just super big, which I love. It's very cooling. You get a lot of air. And then I couldn't help myself. I definitely didn't need a dress, but this is like a t-shirt dress. And this color red, for starters, I love red. And then it's a little more tomato red than I'd like, but you really can't see, but it has these crazy wide sleeves, but then it cinches in the waist. And it's actually really cool to wear with like lace-up sandals. You could wear it with heels. And I needed face wash, and they sell The Ordinary in that store. So I just got this basic face wash, squalane cleanser. I'm gonna finish this beer. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get my Aperol spritz, and I'll probably eat some pasta. I'll force feed myself. I'm sure it won't be hard since all the food is so good here. I need to be on top of drinking more water. Running around the city was so much fun today. And before anyone gets their panties in a twist, obviously I'm gonna go do all the touristy stuff. I'm just not doing it today. I was gonna do some of it today, but my body had other plans. So touristy stuff, sightseeing in Rome, starts tomorrow. Chilling, a little bit of shopping, letting my body rest and relax. That was in the cards for me today, and eating. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some pasta for sure. Good morning, afternoon almost. I had my alarm set for 6 a.m. this morning, and I didn't realize it wasn't this morning I had it set for. I had it set for tomorrow. So I ended up waking up. I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and then I ended up waking up at like 3, and I tossed and I turned for a little bit. And then I guess I fell back asleep, and I woke up and I'm like, it's really bright in the apartment right now. Why is it so bright in here? It feels like midday. And I looked at my phone and it said like 9:50. Anyway, so I was like, cool, whatever. I'll do my early morning thing tomorrow because I have to leave here at like 11 anyway. I'm gonna put my stuff in a locker before I can check into my next Airbnb because I have like early morning stuff that I wanna do. Anyway, I took my time getting ready today. I took a shower, put body lotion all over every inch of my body, did my makeup, lots of jewelry today, lots of jewelry. We've got these gold hoops. They're from The Perfect Hoop. That's the name of the company, The Perfect Hoop. This little pearl necklace is from Madewell. This barbed wire, I have a pimple on my neck. This barbed wire choker is from, I forgot, it starts with an M. I don't remember. And then this cross necklace is from Fufu, Maison Fufu. It's like an online jewelry boutique. Oh, and I have like my Oura ring, and then I have other rings. This little pink one is actually from Amazon. And then all these little rings came in a set from Madewell. The pearl bracelet is from, you know what? I don't know where this pearl bracelet is from. Could be Amazon. And then the puka shell, the gold puka shell, is also from Maison Fufu. Same as the cross necklace. Anyway, I love my jewelry today. I'm really feeling it. Oh, let's show you the outfit. I'm very comfortable. I'm gonna change my shoes. I just bought these sandals, but they're Tikis. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's T-K-E-E-S. They're amazing sandals. And they don't usually blister my feet, but I also have blister gel. Worst case scenario, if I start getting crazy blisters, I'll get an Uber back to the Airbnb, swap it out for my Sambas, and just wear those. But I really want to wear sandals today. It's also going to be almost 80 degrees today. Okay, we have just a plain white tuckable t-shirt. The t-shirt is from Abercrombie. I really like these tuckable t-shirts. I have it in striped as well. They're very lightweight. They're extremely soft. And I just like how long they are, so it's easy to tuck them in. And then these pants, I don't know if you can really like, they're pretty long. The only thing is it like puffs out right here when I bend down, which I don't really like. But otherwise, they've got pockets. They're linen pants from Reformation. They were pricey, but they were a very much needed splurge because they're insanely comfortable. And I just know I'm gonna be wearing these pants all the time back at home too. So let's go out. There's a brunch place I think I'm gonna attempt to go to get a cappuccino, get some food. I wanna fuel up. I don't have like a good game plan for today. I feel like I wish I made better game plans for day to day, but at the same time, with the stuff that happened yesterday and the day that I got here, I couldn't really plan for that stuff, which sucked. You know, the stuff with me not being able to get out of bed. I have, for those of you who are new here, I have endometriosis. So when that time comes, it's like brutal for me, more so than like the average person. People with endometriosis understand. But anyway, last night dinner was absolutely amazing. I forgot to talk about that. I had ravioli, delicious, like just ricotta ravioli. It was like a version of an Aperol Spritz. It had raspberry. It's like a raspberry, either like, I forgot exactly what it was called, but it's an Italian thing. And they put that in the Aperol Spritz. It was a little too sweet for me. It was good. I did have a heavy buzz last night, and then walking around was kind of fun, and people watching. I really like this neighborhood. I don't even know if I ever said what neighborhood I'm in. I'm in the Trastevere. I heard some people saying Trastevere, but I feel like that just sounds so American.
Rome, Italy, the capital city. In Italian, it is said as Trastevere.
Anyway, that's where I am, and I love it. I love this neighborhood. Lots of nightlife, lots of people, young people, interesting people, friendly people. I like it a lot. Anyway, okay, let me go. I'm going to get brunch at a place called Bruma. Never mind, it's called Barnum. And it is 11:30, so I'm hoping that means the crowds have died down maybe a little bit. I don't know. Since it's like kind of like a lunch breakfast time, but it's definitely a brunch place / coffee shop situation. So I'm gonna go get some food there, fuel up, and I'll make my game plan there. Something about this place just feels like a fever dream to me. I'm using the Tezza app right now. She has pretty cool filters for a camera for either photos or video. So far today has been absolutely magical. I have an Aperol Spritz. Look at these trees. I feel like I'm in a fever dream. This doesn't feel real. I feel like I'm in a Dr. Seuss book with these trees behind me. But everything so far about today has been absolutely perfect. This is the angle. The museum, the people that I met. And I have to say, even like grabbing this Aperol Spritz here in the park, there's something about the people here. They kind of remind me of Southerners in the US. People here are just so warm compared to other places that I've been to in Europe. I find people generally kind. Honestly, most places I go to, there are a few places I've been where, I don't know, it really just depends. Europe, I really have never had an issue with kind people here or like rude people here, but people so far in Rome specifically, I don't know if this is the norm in Italy, but in Rome, everyone's so nice. And everyone borderline flirts with you here too, and I think I really like that. And I think that's what I mean by when I say It reminds me of the South, because people are like that in the South in the US. They kind of flirt with you. Everyone's just a little, maybe like overly familiar, but I like that. I'm comfortable with that. Whereas I love living in New England, but people tend to be cold until you warm up to them in New England. Whereas here, like for instance, when I got my drink, the man, he was like, "Are you 18?" This old man, he was really cute. He was like, "Oh, are you 18?" And I was like, "Yeah, almost times 2." And he laughed, and then a server came up, a woman, and he goes, "How old do you think she is?" And she was like 18 and a half, barely legal. And they're just like being so cute and like cheeky about it. And I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of where I grew up, because people have a similar demeanor there, personality there, I guess you could say. I'm not sure, but this park is absolutely stunning. I think part of what I was most excited about with Europe, well, not with Europe, with Italy specifically, is the trees, because they have such a specific style of tree here. And I just love that there's a piece of history no matter where you go. No matter where you go, it's such an ancient city. I may or may not be getting dinner at 11 p.m. tonight. I'm having a pre-game piece of pizza. It's turkey, mushroom, dripping everywhere. There's no like napkins or paper towels, or I don't even see like a rag in this Airbnb. I'm sure it's hidden somewhere. It's the next morning. Good morning. Kind of rushing out the door. All my stuff is packed. I'm heading to my next, there's an angle for you. I'm heading to my next Airbnb. Actually, like later today, but I'm gonna put this in a little storage unit, and I don't wanna have to come back here later because I'm going to be out and about most of the day. I didn't do anything last night. I ended up, I don't know, I got really moody last night. And I didn't go to dinner. I did go to bed hungry, which isn't good, because the idea of like going to that restaurant at 11 p.m. because that's the only availability they said they had, I was just like, I'm not doing that. I want to go to sleep and I want to wake up early. And I actually did wake up early today. I woke up at like 6:30. It's 7:30 now. There's a restaurant I want to go to for brunch that opens at 8:30, and I know it's going to be busy because today is a holiday in Italy. It's I think it's called Republic Day in English. I was reading about it yesterday. What I really want to see is when the planes do the flag over the city with like the smoke from the plane. I want to see it so badly, and I just don't know. I can't get a straight answer online about what time that happens. And I know they go like towards the Coliseum when they do it. So hopefully I get a good shot of that today. I really want to see it. I might go up to the park to see it. I think it goes over, I think like the wedding cake building. I forgot what it's actually called. I have to triple check. I'm going to do that at brunch. I'm going to study up, and I am going to try to do the Coliseum today. So here's the thing. I overheard my waitress talking about it to the table next to me yesterday. This is an extremely busy day in Rome, and she said everywhere's going to be slammed. So I'm like, great. What do I even do today? Maybe I should do the Vatican tomorrow, because today's Sunday anyway. So I'll do the Vatican City tomorrow, and then I'll try to do the Coliseum today, but I know it's gonna be crazy. So I don't know, fingers crossed it all goes well. But I slept like 6 hours. I haven't slept longer than like 6-ish hours. I think last night I slept almost 7, but it was interrupted sleep. I haven't slept like a full night's rest yet, so I'm really hoping I get to do that tonight too. You could hear the planes flying around practicing yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I just heard one go by. It's like these jets. Anyway, let's go get breakfast. I didn't realize it was gonna be cold here all day long, like all day, and raining later.
wet. I'm soaking wet. And I can't check in to my Airbnb until 3, which is 3 hours from now. I'm freezing. It's 60 degrees outside right now. I'm shaking like a leaf. I need to find alcohol or something to warm me up because I don't know what else to do. I'm for sure getting sick from today.
I'm so out of breath right now because I'm on like the 5th or 6th floor of my new Airbnb. This might be the coolest Airbnb I think I've ever stayed in. This is hands down my favorite, I believe. I'd have to think long and hard to think if there's an Airbnb I've stayed in that I've liked more than this one. My jaw dropped when I walked in here. But needless to say, I had an incredible day, even though I stood in the rain for forever. And I may or may not be sick. I found an Irish pub and had 3 Guinness with a couple of British gentlemen that I chatted with for a couple hours. And then it was time for me to check in for my Airbnb, and now here I am. And if you'd like to see what my Airbnb looks like, you'll have to stay in tune for the next video. For those of you who are new here, my name is Vera. You can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at @BalanceFlyer, just like this YouTube channel name. Please leave a comment if you would like to say hello or say anything at all, really, unless it's mean, because then I'm just gonna delete it and block you. Please give this video a thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and please subscribe if you wanna see more. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.